Welcome back, my dark means, to the dark void, ruled by me, now 51, with a K, people, with a K. And before we begin, of course, there's a warning, the short version of the warning. If you want to see the full version, I will leave the link down below to the first episode of this series, so you can basically see for yourself what I'm talking about. Because I give you plenty of time to leave. Now, here it is. Like I said, if you haven't heard of the Sakura series or any other series that involves these kind of things, basically it involves these girls showing off their bodies in spicy scenes. I mean, censored spicy scenes, either intentional or unintentional. Alright? But don't worry, they are censored and it doesn't go over the line. It doesn't go way, into the bedroom kind of thing. And into the naughtiness, alright? Don't worry, it doesn't go that far. It's still... but don't worry, it's still censored enough so that way you don't have to, so that the girls, yeah. But like I said, it doesn't go, even if it's censored, it doesn't go toward, like, onto the line, all right? It doesn't go past the line, all right? No matter what. So don't worry. But if you're still not all right with that, you can leave. Like right now, this is right now your time to leave and move on to any other series you want. You don't have to stay here. But once I start, and if you're still here, it's on and you're upset about it, well, it's not my fault. I gave you the warning and it's gonna be on you guys and gals' heads for that from that point forward. Alright? Alright. I gave you enough time and I think that's about it. 3, 2, 1, and there it is. Now, and also to let you know, we're back to Sakura Beach 2. Of course, last time we left off, we had some things happen. Like I said, go look up the last video if you want to know. And also, what else? Also, plus, now we're going to Stargaze with Nene right now. And the other girls, well, one accepts, the other is suspicious. By the way, we're going to see what happens. Alright, the trail is always hard to navigate, especially in the dark. Let's begin. But the light of the stars always guides me to my special place. It's not really my special place anymore. Considering the memories I shared with those two here, it belongs to them too. Not to mention Nene. I wonder if there's ever been anyone else who has discovered these hills. How many people have looked with wonder at that beautiful sky? As I wander into the clearing, I see her sitting on the hill. She sends me a warm smile. I'm glad you came. I just wanted to talk about today. What about today? Remember how I told you that I knew I wasn't typical? I really felt that today. Amy didn't seem to like me. She's more aware than I thought. Amy's like that. She's defensive about her personal space. Maybe you should have finished the greeting. That's why I got bad luck. No, you didn't need to finish it at all. You were doing the greeting was the what happened. Bad. Well, she knows something went wrong, but she doesn't know what exactly. Yeah, if you don't know, just look up one of my episodes, you'll figure it out. Also, she's a bikini, and I've already said that so many times at this point that I'm forgetting about the bikini issues. Yeah, they're wearing bikinis, we're at a beach, it's in the name, I think you can figure it out. No, girls don't greet each other like that. Especially Yumi. She hates things like that. Things like what? You know, what you were doing with her. Her what? Don't make me outright say it. Eh? I don't understand. Oh my gosh, she's so scatterbrained. She's almost painfully innocent. Yeah, she's almost innocent, but she knows those things, so... never mind. So, I just have a question, Nene. I would do my best to answer it. Are you lonely? I think I am. But I don't really know if this feeling is loneliness. I mean, I haven't really had any friends my age before. Why? Haven't you gone to school or anything like that? There's no way anyone could make it at least one friend if they went to school. School? I've never been there. Did she really have a really sheltered upbringing or something? Possibly, and I guess that she has, because that's kind of the thing that with people who are like sheltered and lit and has homeschooling is that they don't really know the outside world unless their parents really don't want them to know what's happening. I've never been to a school. I have a tutor instead. Okay, there you go. A tutor? I guess that explains why you've never gone to a school. Yep, I do all my learning at home. But home is boring. It's too big and empty. Places with happy people are much better. I can only really go to the beach if I sneak out of home. But every time I do it, it's always worth it. I think I'm beginning to piece together what the deal with her is. Big and empty? Why is your home big and empty? Wait, what? Eh? My home is big and empty. I don't know how else to describe it. So, is it like a mansion or something? I think I've heard that word used somewhere, but I can't say for certain. But really, it's way too big. Okay, she says too big, but we don't really know. It could be just a really big house. I don't like it at all. You never know. Mansion. Dude, I want to ask more about the mansion. I need to know. Could you tell me more about the mansion? It's big, and there's way too many rooms in it. I'm not even sure if I know every room in it. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't like talking about this. No, I understand. I begin to unpack my telescope. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, it is a mansion. Okay. What's that, Mr. Stranger? A telescope. Oh, I used to have one of these. Could I? Of course you can. Go ahead. Turning her back to me, she stares into the eyepiece. Okay, this is very nice and very tame. Look at the stars. There's nothing really anything wrong here. It's just, look at her. She's so happy looking at the thing. And there's nothing wrong here. I mean, look at the stars in the sky. Look how cute Nene is. Nothing is wrong here, and it's all just very nice. This is the on. And I'm staring at, it's so small. And she's so curvy. Oh my gosh. No, I have to calm down. Okay, yes, let's continue, please. Oh my gosh. You know it's right in my face. Where are you standing? And I have a terrible control over my eyes. Where are you standing? Are you like in an incline and she's like above you or something? Does she have the high ground? She sits there. A look of innocent delight spreads across her face. So this is the universe up close. It's beautiful, Seiji. She turns the telescope towards the stars. Oh man. Their lights are so bright. With this telescope, I can't say that word. Why? It's like I'm really there. Sorry, I know what that is, but I can't say the name for some reason. The immense craters, the twinkling of Mars in the distance. I wish I could go there one day and just leave Earth behind. She lets out a heavy sigh as she says that. But that's not going to happen anytime soon, isn't it? I wouldn't be so sure. Space travel could become a real thing in our lifetime. Imagine if they colonized the moon. I'd love to live there. Imagine being able to look back on Earth. I probably wouldn't want to be the first one to go, though. I would. The sooner the better. I'll build an entire... Oh my gosh! I'll build an entire moon colony myself if I have to. What steely determination. Yeah, like I said, we have a very nice glowing effect here for certain parts. What about you, Seiji? Did you ever feel like that? I did. A while ago. Eh? What changed? It's a lot to explain. Well, let's just say that I have more reasons to stay on Earth than I do to run off on a grand space adventure. Oh? It's because of those two? Her observations are strangely accurate sometimes. I know. You would think that she's not that scatterbrained. How'd you know? How'd you know? Just a guess, Mr. Stranger. They're both very special to you. I can tell that. She looks away from the telescope for a moment. I'd like it if it was that special if... Oh my god! I can't talk! Oh, hold up. I did just eat, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay, there we go. Don't you dare take that out of context. Please, for love. I'd like it if I was that special to someone somewhere. How does it happen? I guess it's just time. Yeah, you can't just spring into the action there. So, would I have to spend a lifetime with someone to become special to them? But that's too so long. Not necessarily. Sometimes you just get along with someone, and through that you become special to that person. She brightens up after hearing that. So, could I become special to you then, Seiji? Oh, wow, yes, you can. This is special in what way? I don't know yet, but I'll work it out somehow. She backs up on the telescope and stretches. Oh my god! Your telescope is amazing. I can say that time. Maybe you should get one for yourself. I'm sure there's somewhere you can buy one. Yeah, maybe I should get another one. It would be like being here all the time. So no matter where I am in the world, I'll be able to look towards the stars. Even though she's unusual, I can fully understand her love of space. I've never been able to relate to someone like this before. You're special, Mr. Stranger. Very special. Oh! Nah, I don't think I'm anything special. Just a really average guy. Can't think of anything that makes me particularly remarkable. You're dense! That's one thing. Well, it used to be. That isn't true at all. You're special. I know this for certain. There's no way that you could not possibly be special. She's insistent that I really am special. Really? You're giving me too much credit, Nene. I'm about as unremarkable as they come. Oh my gosh. Nene shakes her head. That can't be true. She grabs me by the hands and holds them up to her chest. Oh, Nene! Everything about you is interesting. Oh, Nene, keep flattering me. Ooh, thank you, Nene. Ooh, come on, guys. Ooh, we're getting complimented. If I think so, then it's enough to make it true. But I think you're the more interesting one out of both of us. You find me interesting too? No one has told me before. Especially not a boy. Oh. How many boys have you talked to? Not that many at all. Not my age, at least. That's odd. Yeah, that's really odd. By the way, especially how cute you are. By the way, you're the most interesting one I've talked to, Mr. Stranger. Besides those other two. They see something in you, too. Yeah, like I told you before, things are complicated with them. I haven't noticed that yet. They really like you. I know that much. And I can understand why they like you. But I don't know where the complication comes in. I can't really tell you about that right now. It's a little strange. I'm saying this to her, of all people. Since I'm in a relationship with both of them, I don't want her to get the wrong idea. She's someone who's easily impressionable, I think. What if she thought that polygamy was perfectly okay? Well, it's not. It is. It is perfectly okay. I don't mind if there's polygamy around. But of course, if it happened to her, she thinks it's alright to go date anyone else if she gets one, then it would be a problem. Imagine the kind of trouble she would get into then. Yeah. What if she found some guy she really liked and he turned out to have a girlfriend or a wife? Woo! For her sake, I can't tell her anything about it right now. This is for her own good. Well, don't worry about it. I won't judge no matter how strange it is. I told you I knew I wasn't typical. So how could I judge someone else for not being typical? She's odd. Sometimes she says something really smart, but other times she's horrendously misinformed. Well, I'll be ready to tell you about it later. Yeah, sooner or later. I understand. She looks around the clearing then. What memories of this place do you have? Memories? Well, I used to go off on my own a lot as a kid. I have all kinds of hiding places I found. These hills, though, these are special. No matter how many times I come here, the stars never cease to leave me in awe. I know how you feel. It was past my bedtime and I was out exploring when I found this place. Now, this is where I go whenever I need some time to myself. I was so surprised when I saw someone else here. You're not the only one? Finding this place is not easy. What, past your bedtime? Well, my parents have considered me to be a troubled child. I would always do things they didn't like, so they became really strict. It was all for my own good, they told me. So imagine a little girl sitting here. Think about how nice it would be to leave this place behind and reach for these stars. Do you think you can relate to those feelings, Sage? Just wanting to leave everything behind? And it's in this moment that I'm beginning to understand her heart a little better. Yep, her parents are strict and they're basically acting like that. Basically having her be not what they like, so like going out and having fun, basically. Actually, we never saw the freaking mom in the last one, actually, for Seiji. I do understand it. But we can't run away, can we? Yes, we can't run away. But hope is something I think we should never give up. Maybe one day a spaceship will crash here and I'll be able to fly away in it. You never know, right? Well, it is 2020. Yeah, right. Some part of her tells her that it's hopeless. Another says that she has to keep hoping no matter what happens. You have to remember that things aren't going to stay the same forever. You'll get your chance for the adventure you've always wanted. Go exploring, discover new things, maybe find love too. Love? Do you think I'd really find love? I can't predict the future. Yeah, maybe. Maybe with the main character? Who knows? But I think that you might. I don't know much about love though. Neither do I. But you shouldn't let that stop you. Yeah, it just happens. For a moment, she seems to think really hard about something. Do you have someone you love, Seiji? I can't really answer that right now. Yeah, you can't do that right now. Do you love one of your friends? Which one? Hey, don't go and ask questions like that. I don't know.
So Seiji is uncertain too. At least we're both uncertain.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. We can't remain uncertain for the rest of our lives, can we?
Of course not.
Maybe laughs a little bit to herself.
Do you even know what love feels like?
It's not something that's easy to explain. Yeah, my thing is that it just happens. Just if you feel something happening, like your chest or like it's like moving a bit, and you just feel something towards the person, I think that's what consider it, and I think it intensifies more once you're in love. I don't know how to explain it. It just sort of happens. That's all I can say. Don't quote me on that, all right? But that's how I think about it. You feel like you really like someone, I guess. Love comes in many different forms.
So if I did fall in love, I wouldn't know what it is.
I don't know. I wish I could tell you. Yes, I wish I could too. But love isn't something I know much about. She smiles quietly to herself.
I see. Love is complicated.
You got that right.
But so wonderful at the same time. I hope to meet the love of my life one day.
Yep, don't worry, maybe. She idly pulls out her phone and quickly checks it.
Oh, it's getting late.
She looks really worried as she says that. What's the matter?
I have to get home before they know I'm gone.
Before who knows you're gone?
My parents. But before I do, thank you, Seiji.
For what?
Thank you for spending time with me.
It's no problem, really. I'm happy to keep you company.
And then will I see you at the beach tomorrow?
I think we'll be going there, yeah. I'll text you our plans, so don't worry about it.
Okay. So until next time, Mr. Stranger.
Heavily, she bounds off off into the undergrowth. That was enlightening. I understand her desires now. She wants to go on a grand adventure because she's feeling stifled at home. I can't make any presumptions yet, but my guess is that she grew up in a sheltered environment, and the fact she didn't go to any school at all, so could her misconceptions all be linked back to that? When she gave Ayumi that reading, she said she read it out of a book. To my left, I hear the sound of rustling. Okay, right, what? Who's there? To my shock, it's them. Ah! Oh, of course they would follow him here. Ah, of course, new girl.
Ooh, what was that? Did you really say, could I become special to you? I won't stand for it.
What's the problem? Yu's face goes into her palm.
You really haven't learned anything, have you?
What do you mean?
Just forget it.
Please, let me leave it alone.
Here I was thinking that Seiji the fool had actually learned something. Will you just go and prove me wrong again?
You're being harsh for someone who was spying on two people having a private moment.
I just need to ensure that nothing went wrong, that's all.
No, that can't be it. I think I know what the problem is.
I like to think it's not the case.
Alright, sure. Don't forget about me, Seiji. Momoko the Great is here to keep the witch in check.
I told you to never call me that again.
You have to deal with your curse, silly.
It's been years. The curse has surely expired by now.
Nope. But anyway, this is an interesting turn of events. I wonder where it will all go. I think she doesn't care. I think she's all for the harem route. It doesn't really matter.
Momoko, aren't you worried too? What if she...
We'll work it out as we go along. Besides, we can't just decide things for Seiji by ourselves. Well, we have to remember your agreement. After all of us deserve a chance, right?
I guess so.
Absolutely. But she's just a friend, so I don't think she needs to know about this whole harem idea. Like I said, I don't consider what you have a harem. It's just two girls going with the same guy. I just don't consider that a harem. It's just, yeah, I don't think that's a harem at all. To me, that's what I think. Actually, no, that's what I do think. Harems need to be 3 or more! 3 or more! 2 and less is not considered a harem. Okay? I'll fight someone for this. I will literally go after someone. Alright? Okay. Of course.
I'd rather keep it that way.
The best thing to do is wait and see what happens. I don't really understand what you two are talking about. Adorable silly Seiji. Even after everything that's happened, you really aren't good with girls, are you? Is any dude good with girls? No guy is good with girls at all. Don't you dare freaking defend this kind of F, that kind of C. All right? Maybe you'll never understand a girl's heart, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll never do. Besides, there's like literally a meme where there's a book that's like a mile long with the meme with the longest manga, and then that's the girl's freaking manual with the meme. Well, the guys just have a magazine. Wait, it's true. We're simple. Is there something I'm not picking up on? I don't really notice anything unusual when I was talking to her. Nothing unusual by her standards, at least.
Seiji?
He's glaring at me now. I can feel a cold trial sweat go down my spine. Oh my god. What, Trail?
You have no idea how angry I am with you right now.
What? What did I do? I don't understand! You still so dance. Please! Don't divide punishment!
Forgive him this time, Ayumi. You know he doesn't pick up on these things. That's part of his charm, right?
Fine. Just this once.
I'm so glad Momoko was here.
Anyway, as nice as this place is, we need to get home. We're going to have a great day tomorrow. All four of us. You must admit, Ayumi, said you look really cute with her. Don't you think?
No! Why would I think that? I mean, Seiji looked kinda nice, but not with her.
So he would be with you instead, then?
That isn't what I was implying at all! Stop twisting my words!
Ayumi, I told you before that you don't need to hide your feelings.
Don't make presumptions about how I feel!
You admitted your feelings literally the last installment of the last Sakura Beach episode series! Of the last Sakura Beach installment! Come on, you admitted you're together with him! And she's in denial. This is just super tsundere, and I don't like the super ones. They are really aggressive, way too much. Letting out a loud huff, she turns her back to me.
I won't go. I want to go back to the hotel. It's cold out here.
Alright. We'll do something fun tomorrow, just you and me. Does that sound good?
I guess it would be acceptable.
Alright, let's go back then. Three of us just do just that, enjoying the brisk evening air. I don't know anymore. I like the Cindere's, but when they get really aggressive, like Yumi, it kind of puts me off. Trust me, it's not really a good look, but I still accept them anyway. I haven't heard anything from Nene yet. I'm hoping nothing happened to her. It sounds like her household is really strict. If she got caught, then what would happen to her? Yumi seems to look relieved, though.
No troublemaker to be sighted at all. I think we're going to have a great day today.
Oh, but she was kind of fun.
But don't you remember the bucket of water, Momoko? I thought you would have been more mad about that.
Forgiveness is a virtue, silly.
Oh, so she's more forgiving. Well, Ayumi is more, I hate her.
It's something I learned years ago when you completely failed to notice my feelings.
I guess that is sort of the person she is. Amy doesn't want to hear it, though.
No, she was no fun to have around.
That misunderstanding has had far-reaching consequences. I can only hope that Yumi will one day forgive her.
Now then, what should we do today?
Our grand battle from yesterday did not have a decisive victor. Oh, so we must move on to the next phase of our war.
Right, which will be...
wait, what? I think I know what they're talking about. Yes, but it's better not to say it out loud or else it's gonna be very bad. But I better not to say a single word about it. Yes, exactly, because they will literally end you right here and now. If they knew that I knew about the pillow fight, Momoko seems fired up about something, though.
It's time for volleyball.
Volleyball? Volleyball!
We didn't get to play, but he didn't get a chance to play last time we were here.
And whose fault is that, I wonder?
People are allowed to forget things more, Yumi.
I don't think that's really fair. Does it really matter? Yes, I don't think that's really fair because that doesn't really matter. We'll go with that one. I don't think it really matters. We got the volleyball now, right? Nah, she's not listening.
After all, you always practice a selective memory when you try to act mature.
That is not how that works! When you're mature, you're supposed to remember. Forget it.
Well, what do you mean?
Remember how you panicked that one time and stuffed all of your cuddly toys into the cupboard? You were so worried that Seiji might have thought of you as being immature.
One of these days, Momoko, I will bring ruin to you.
Try your best. I am the master of sports.
She's not wrong. No matter what Momoko does, she's unrivaled as a sportsman. To face her in volleyball.
I can't say that I survived such a thing. Yeah, especially how powerful she is, and her. Both of them are powerful. Heck, if they're able to do that with the pillow, imagine what will happen with a volleyball, and that's with air. At least pillows are soft. At least the pillows are soft. A volleyball has air, and that still has a little bit of more impact.
So are you ready, Seiji?
Ready for what?
Volleyball, of course. I want you to show me that amazing technique you have.
Excuse me? Which one?
The one where you catch it with your face, of course.
No, please! That's not a technique. That's you being excessively violent.
She cocks her head to the side, giving me a confused look. What are you talking about, silly? It's never my intention to bring harm to my adorable Seiji.
I know that it isn't. But my face can only endure so much punishment. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they realize how much power they have. Because I think he only has resistance to the pillows. If it's anything else, I don't think he would survive.
Now then, we're wasting time. We have to play now.
Are we going to play with uneven teams or something?
Of course we are. Seiji and me versus you. This sounds like the perfect arrangement to me.
That's not fair. I want Seiji to be on my team.
Maybe cut Seiji in half and one half what each? Maybe cut Seiji in half and one half each.
What? Excuse me? No! That is implausible no matter what way you look at it.
What does Seiji want to do?
What do I want to do? I'll just watch, okay? You two can play against each other.
Aww. Wait, this is great news for me. Prepare to be dazzled by my amazing skills, silly.
Don't take me lightly, Mumako. You may be the queen of sports, but I'm nearly your equal.
Nearly. Just going to be clear who the winner is. With Seiji on the sideline, you could be the referee.
Somehow I get the feeling I'm not going to emerge unscathed from this match. Yeah, something tells me too! Because something tells me that volleyball is going to go straight to your head! For some reason! Even if I'm not participating. I would deliver destructive force from the heavens! This will be revenge for all of your villainous behavior, Momoko. Momoko serves the ball, dealing a ferocious opening attack. Already? We're in the volleyball? Also, I have to say, this is pretty tame. This is pretty tame, even though there's something happening and a certain something is barely holding something, but the face, it looks like bunny. She has bunny teeth there, but like I said, something's about to... Okay, let's continue on. It plummets towards the earth like a meteor. Yet Nene knocks it back with just as much force. I'm surprised that the volleyball hasn't been smashed into tiny pieces from their strikes. I'm impressed too. I feel like I'm watching two superhumans. Both of them are so fast and so strong. If they could throw an object as soft as a pillow with such brutality, then what would an object as hard as a volleyball do to me? Exactly. Either way, I'm glad that I'm not caught in the middle of their conflict. Only bad things could possibly come from it. Even though it's only two of them playing, they both move fast enough that it might as well be entire teams playing against each other. Every time Momoko jumps, wait, how fast are they? And how high can they jump? It's almost hypnotizing. The bouncing of our fruit. Yeah, fruit! Damn it! Dang it! I'll start airing at her!
Your passionate stare is enough to get my blood boiling, Seiji.
Oh, she knows! Oh, she noticed!
Keep watching.
Has she been putting on a show? Dang it, you fool! Don't look at her! Where am I supposed to look then? You want me to judge this, so how can I do that without watching? There's a difference between looking and watching. He deflects the volleyball again, this time with a lot more force. Just when I think she'll definitely score, Momoko manages to knock it back. The ball is moving so fast I can barely see it. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I ate already before, so sorry. It's the time to deliver the deciding blow. Amy leaps up into the air, blocking out the sun. All I see is a blur of a shadow in front of me. She brings her hand down with the ball. Oh no, She misses its center completely, causing it to veer off its course. Oh no. As it rebounds off the ground, time seems to slow down. Oh no. I see the volleyball approaching me. Oh no. It's going straight for my head. And yet, I already know that I cannot react in time. Yeah, he's accepted it. In this moment, I remember the words of the Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together.
but do so with all your heart. Yep, he's accepted it. So I accept this fate. As the ball delivers its full force, I begin to wonder if Marcus ever got hit in the face by a volleyball.
And that's the end of the episode. Seiji, I don't know. Seiji seems to have survived. Yeah, Marcus Aurelius, I don't know whether or not you basically got hit by a volleyball, but yes, I know how to say that. I know. Trust me, I've learned a lot. But yeah, Seiji's up and around, and Nene's nowhere to be found. We got to see Momoko's fruit bouncing all over the place. Fruit, yeah, she had fruit with her. And Ayumi basically almost ended Seiji again. Either way, that's the end of the episode. Hope you enjoyed the next time. And tell me, yeah. Oh gosh. And it's pretty tame, surprisingly. Kind of. We also got to look at the stars. So like I say, comment down below. Subscribe to join my Dark Army. I demand it. I don't know. Also, like the video and press the bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever my videos come up. Or just come to my channel, because YouTube Chan doesn't bother. I have no idea if Tablet Chan even bothered in this episode. I probably didn't notice at all. It doesn't matter. But whatever. And also share the video, because I can't share it at all. I'm risking it on YouTube as it is. I also have a Twitter page if you want to go over there and bother me. Or do something. But whatever. But that's about it. If I forget anything, I'll let you know in the next video. But right now, my Dark Minions, dismissed!